Okay, next we'll make Mrs. Claus. I have some flesh coloured fondant here, so we're just going to roll that out. Not too thin. Oh, a little bit of red there from the last project. We'll get rid of that before it stains everything. Okay, so keep moving it so it doesn't get stuck on you. Okay, so that's kind of how thin we have it. Okay, so again, any size cutter, just a circular cutter, whatever size we're using, we're going to use it for everything. Okay, so there's a circle of flesh. We'll get some white fondant now, and again, roll it out. Okay. Again, I'm going to cut a circle of white out. Well, now, this is the main face and the flesh, and for the hair, we're going to take a circular cutter. I'll move it up a little bit now so you get a... So I'm going to cut down this side, and then I'm going to also cut down this side. This bit I'm going to throw away, and this will make Mrs. Claus' hair. So a little bit of water is what we use for glue, and just down along that side and this side, just enough just to damp it, and we'll stick them on there. And with this little bit we've left over, we're going to roll that into a ball, and that will be a bun. So we're going to put a little bit of dampness there, and we'll make that into a bun. But first, I'm going to just, with any tool, just put a few lines, just make it look like hair. Okay, and there in the center, we'll put a ball for Mrs. Claus' bun. She has her hair up in a bun. Okay, for the eyes, I'm just going to put two little indentations here, and just a tiny little bit of wet. I'm going to use some black pearls as the eyes. You could use an edible marker, or you could roll tiny little balls of black fondant. The pearls are very handy. Okay, we're going to get a tiny little bit of flesh coloured, just to put a little button nose on Mrs. Claus. Again, tiny little bit of dampness there. It doesn't take much, and when you're working fairly quickly and the fondant is fresh, it nearly sticks to itself without any water. So, little button nose. It's sticking to my finger rather than the cupcake topper. Okay. And then this tool, which is the smiley face tool. There's a bit of focus in there. We put a little smile on Mrs. Claus, and I think we might need to add a little bit of red ribbon for her bun, maybe, just to jolly her up a little bit. So just have a tiny little bit of red, and I'm going to roll it thinly. Oops, a daisy. Sometimes it's easier to roll it on your work mat. It's sticking. Okay, I'm gonna just fold that in two, and I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of water here, kind of underneath the bun, just to help stick that, like her hair is tied up with a little ribbon there. Okay, and if you want to put some little grooves in the bun as well, just to add a little bit of definition, to make it look like her. Now, there we go. That's Mrs. Claus.